G'day guys, Eva Cannon here. I live on this beautiful bush block out in Laguna, New South Wales, and before I get into it I just want to show you guys my beautiful buckskin singlet that I made. This is a deer skin that I tanned myself and I made this little singlet, and I just wanted to show you the deer bone that I have in my hair as well. I'm very into my animal crafts. Why would I be good on alone? So I've pretty much spent the last 5-6 years living outside, and along with that learning a lot of the traditional living skills that come with that. So it hasn't been a weekend hobby for me, it's been a lifestyle, a way of being. And to be able to go and have the opportunity to immerse myself completely in the wild with no one else out there is completely terrifying and thrilling and exciting all at once, because being put to the test to see who I become in that wild setting. Now for me, it's not about conquering the land. Yeah, the skills are important. Yes, it's going to be challenging, but for me it's about a relational approach, learning how to build connection with that ecology and thriving from that space. So I would love so much to have the opportunity. Oh my goodness, I can't even tell you how amazing that would be. Yeah, hopefully it gets to happen.